Welcome back, everybody. This is Robert here again, and welcome back to the second part of this 7-engine, yes, 7-engine display in automation. Sorry about the first part. I was rushing myself a bit to get that video out in under 15 minutes. This one I'm going to probably extend over 20 minutes and it'll be a little bit slower. Fingers crossed, I do. So, let's take a look at the engines we're going to be reviewing. The last video I reviewed these 3 engines. Now I'm going to review these 4 engines here, but in this order, going down the list. That's a bug there which needs to be fixed. There needs to be RON numbers there. What you see down here. Daffy, fix. Now, let's start off this 1.6 litre single overhead camshaft, inline 4. Here we are. There's the tiny exhaust system. Now, let's get on to the nitty gritty. Inline 4 cast iron block, as you can well tell. This bit here needs to be cast iron as well, Daffy. Can you please fix that? 80mm bore to 75.9. Cast iron crank. So extremely heavy. Cast iron conrods and pistons. Understandable. Now I'm supposed to be doing a review of these engines in comparison. Sorry, Jägermeister, I'm not going to do that. I can't do it. Each of these engines will review themselves. Now, sorry about that. Overhead cam. Sorry, let's get back to topic here. Overhead cam. 2 valves per cylinder, cast iron, compression of 9.0 to 1, cam profile of 41, VVT and VVL do not exist on this engine from the 1990s, aspiration is naturally aspirated, this is a pre-turbo engine, injection single point electronic fuel injection. I wish, I don't think EFI existed back in the 90s. This is a year before I was born. This is a single fuel system N. Intakes is standard. Premium unleaded of 95, 14.3 to 1, so it's running lean. 55 on the ignition timing. Sorry about that. RPM launch of 6,000. Now let's get on to the exhausts. Short cast, no muffler bypass, 2-way catalytic converter. This means it isn't as good as these 2 down here. This one's probably the best one you can. Reverse flow and a straight through exhaust. This one's testing. And Daffy, can you please fix this? This doesn't show when a non-turbo engine doesn't. Can you please fix that? That wasn't too bad. 88.5 foot-pounds of torque at 2,700 with 80 horsepower at 5,800. Let's enter test mode. As you can see, quite big. It's futtering. There's 1,000, it's over 10 horsepower. (2,000), 30 horsepower and a bit over 80 foot-pounds torque. 50 horsepower at 90 foot-pounds. 4,000, bit over 60 and a bit under 90 now because power curves up and drops off, torque curves up and drops down. There you go, nearly 80. Oil pressure stable. Yeah, it's fluttering now. It's a good machine, it's a good engine. Let's just slow it down. Now then, that's the first engine out of the way. Let's move on to this engine. Okay, it's actually this engine next, then these two. I have to get my facts right. It's that one, then that one. But the way this thing configured itself was weird. Let's revise this engine here. Inline 4, same as the last one, bit bigger on the bore and stroke. Same as last time there. More compression. Bigger cam profile. No VVL or VVT on this 92 engine. Naturally aspirated, so no turbocharger. Injection, multi-port electronic fuel injection, single and standard, as you can tell here. Premium unleaded, 13.7. So it's pretty this is the butter zone. 12.5 is the butter zone I usually run, but I sometimes push it a bit higher. This is running on the leaner side. Ignition timing's 41. Rev limiter a little bit lower at 5,700. Now headers, it's short cast. You can probably tell there. Under the shrouding. No bypass, 1.75 inch exhaust. Freeway, so it's a bit better than the last one. Reverse flow and a straight through. It's not engine testing. Never did that before. So pretty good. Let's run through it in test mode. That's actually quite a torquey engine. 15 horsepower and 82 foot-pounds of torque. 100 foot-pounds of torque and nearly 40 horsepower. .65 horsepower and 120 foot-pounds of torque. A bit over 90 horsepower and over nearly 130 foot-pounds of torque. I could still add a turbo to this. Yeah, 111 and a bit 121. Okay, there you go. That's overtaking there. Can't believe I'm doing this whilst I'm playing the other video. Okay, now that's better. Okay, now this one here, the Ford Sierra Cosworth 4x4. I was saying 60 frames a second there. Now this I like. Now we've got cast iron block again, 4-cylinder. Oops, that's a new one on me. Cast iron block with 4-cylinder engine. Okay, 90.8 to 77. Pardon me, guys. Back again to 77 stroke. Forged steel, forged H-beam, and forged piston heads. Overhead cam, 4 valves a cylinder, cast iron block. Compression's low at 8 because of, yes, we have a turbocharger. Big hint. Cam profile 65, no VVT or VVL for an engine of 1992. Turbocharger, single turbocharger, journal ball bearing, so the revs are then to stop at about 6,600 if I recall. Oh, wait, 6,000. So it does stop about here, so it's not really getting maximum boost. It's an air, so no water cooling here. 52.7, 66.6, 666. Brilliant. AF is 81.81. Max boost is 1 bar, 1.1 bar. So that's somewhere about here. These numbers and stuff I'm not sure about again. Fuel system is fuel injection, multi-port EFI. Fuel config is single and standard. Premium unleaded. Now this is nearly in the butter zone for power. Butter zone's a bit 0.3 up from this. So it's 12.5 to 1 as butter zone is perfection. This is running 12.8, so it's running a little teeny bit lean. Ignition timing is 72. RPM rev limit is 6,000. Exhaust is short cast because of the turbocharger. No muffler bypass. Freeway, reverse flow, and straight through. Let's run the engine so you can hear it. That was pretty quick. Huh? Yeah, power peaks. Okay, that's it there, peaking. Let's go into this mode here, and I'm going to do what I usually do. Just purring along. Bit under 20 horsepower, bit over 60 foot-pounds of torque. Now we're getting going. About 30 horsepower and a little over 80 pound-foot of torque. I refuse to use Newton meters. But under 60 horsepower, 100 foot-pounds of torque. Nearly coming on to boost, so it's 100 brake horsepower and a bit over 140 foot-pounds of torque. There comes the boost. And there's the waste state. It's 200 horsepower, nearly 240 foot-pounds of torque. Now this is there you are, final readings. 200 foot-pounds of torque and a bit over 220 horsepower. 13 psi boost. Let's run you through it again. You can hear that wastegate. Now let's stop that there for now. We are now going on to our final engine of the night. This little guy here. Not the higher revs and stuff. Okay, inline 4, cast iron, 92 engine, 90.8, 77, forged steel, forged H-beam, forged pistons again, Same as we had before, this is now 60, no VVT or VVL. Aspiration is a single turbo journal bearing. Now this time the boost is a little bit lower at 0.89. Fuel system is injection, multi-port electronic fuel injection, single and standard. Premium unleaded, 12.8, 60, 6,600, this is up by 600 revs. Short cast, no muffler bypass. 2.5 inch. Freeway, reverse flow and straight through. Let's on to the juicy stuff now. Sounds juicy, doesn't it? Good pounded torque figures. In the last 1,000 revs to about here, I'm done driving 500s, okay? Nearly getting off the mark. I'm not going to read out the power anymore. I might. Well, I will actually. 2,000, but under 4. At 1,000, it's more like under 20 horsepower and a bit over 60 foot-pounds of torque. Bit under 40, bit over 80. Okay, a bit over 60 and a bit under 120. Gonna back this off to here. Set my graphics card to handle it. That used to be a bug. Okay, this is starting to glow. 160 horsepower and a bit under 220 foot-pounds of torque. 9 psi. 200 horsepower and 220 foot-pounds of torque. 10 psi. They're pretty much identical now, I can't tell the difference, but 11 psi. Backing off the psi, now the torque's down to 200 and 220 on power. £180 for torque and a bit under 220 horsepower. That's red line. There you go. Ben, turbos are glowing there. Turbos need a little bit more work on there. And that concludes the second part of the automation double bill for this evening. Thank you for watching this video. Hope to see you next time in Automation, the car company tycoon game. Please pre-order, it helps out. And thanks.